I am the Koch brothers' brother from another mother. Yes, I'm their brother from another mother.
Herman Cain made a big deal about supporting the Koch brothers, but Mitt Romney is taking a more serious approach. Today, Romney skipped an important campaign stop in Iowa to give a speech at the Americans for Prosperity Conference in Washington. An October 4th internal Romney campaign memo obtained by the Washington Examiner describes Koch as the financial engine of the Tea Party, even though Koch denies being directly involved. The ultimate prize for Romney is an endorsement by David Koch. If Koch is on his side, the Tea Party might get on board. Let's bring in Robert Greenwald, founder and president of Brave New Films. Great to have you with us, Mr. Greenwald.
Thanks, Ed.
How important is Koch brother endorsement for any of the Republican candidates?
Well, it's critically important because we have this disgusting situation, Ed, now where hundreds of millions of dollars are going to flow from the Koch brothers in an effort to buy the election, to buy democracy, to try to convince people to buy their right-wing philosophy. So Romney, like all the others, is out there with his tin cup, hat in hand, saying, please, put your $100 million in my cup.
Who is more likely to win Koch brothers' support, Herman Cain or Mitt Romney, in your opinion?
Well, I think it's an interesting question because, of course, Romney's the, quote, practical choice. Herman Cain, we saw the response he got today, has all kinds of enthusiasm. But look, the thing about the Koch brothers, they're going to spend their hundreds of millions of dollars across many candidates, across many issues, think tanks, Americans for Prosperity. They're smart enough, Ed, to know don't just fund one candidate. Fund the issue, fund the pundits, and spread that money around. You know, in business, there's this term ROI, return on investment. So they put a couple of $100 million in, but they get billions of dollars back in the breaks that come to them, their companies, and their ability to make more and more profit.
Your organization and others have launched a new campaign called Who Are the 1%? What's the goal of this campaign?
Well, we've been inspired by our friends and colleagues at Occupied, and we decided that what we wanted to help do was talk about and really show people who are the 1%. Now, the 1% are those who are using their money, they're using their power to step on the back of the other 99%, to hold the 99% down. So we've started with our many good friends at Alternate and Nation and Tom Hartman to ask people to suggest who they are. Is it the Waltons? Is it the Kochs? Is it Murdoch? You know, there's a pretty long list of millionaires and billionaires who are the 1%, that we want people to understand what they're doing, how they're doing it, and the reason our economic crisis today is not an accident.
Yeah. Well, the facts are about the 1%. The average wealth of the 1% is 225 times bigger than the average household in America. CEOs make almost 200 times as much as regular employees. CEOs of the top 500 companies receive an average of $11 million in 2010. Half of Americans earn less than $26,000 in 2010. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this works for you. And I would imagine that the Koch brothers are probably the best example that you can find. But there's a lot of people in the media who are movers and shakers that I think are going to end up on your list. We're going to follow it. Robert, great to have you with us tonight. Thanks so much.
Thanks.